James, how are you doing, my friend?
Pretty good, Marco. Thanks for connecting me in Zoom here. I'm excited to share some information with our teams today. How you doing, buddy?
Very well, very well. What we're going to start doing, everyone, is creating these 10-minute training, quick webinars, quick understanding of our system, quick understanding of just tidbits and information that we can share with the team as we're on the journey ourselves, bring value to everyone. So, James, I'm just pulling it up right here. Tell me when you see it.
Yeah, screen's starting to change, and welcome OTG workshop. I think we're going to just, because it's a quick 10-minute little share today, we want to just cover the first couple of points, if that's okay. Move your screen along, and you start walking us through this whole thing. And the point is, big question, why are you here?
Yeah.
When I say here, we're referring to Nu Skin. What is it about the business that's got you this far in your journey, whether you're just starting or you've been in it for a while? But why are you checking more information out? Is there something that we need to do to help you see success, to help you achieve your goals? And that's number one. So moving it through, Marco, you just jump in and let's walk us through everything here.
Yeah, and it's interesting. We've all seen this one before, James, but the understanding of what success means to most people when they start a business, especially like Nu Skin or any sort of network marketing company, that's going to be a straight road to success. And you quickly learn in this business that early on, many obstacles will hit you. But when you are the understanding that from the beginning that those are going to occur, you have the right mindset that when they appear, you simply, go through them, go around them, go under them, and continue your journey to where you want to go. Any thoughts on that?
Well, it's kind of like I saw a great example the other day. This guy was trying to point out what it's like to, go forward in a goal in a business that you may not have had experience in. And he said, my hand is here, and he made me put my hand underneath. And he said, close your eyes. So my eyes are closed, and he started moving his hand around, and he said, follow my hand with your eyes closed. So of course, I have no idea where I'm going or what I'm doing, and I'm trying to follow.
Yes.
In our business, the whole point is you've got fantastic mentors. So a mentor is someone who connects you to the person. And he said, close your eyes and follow around. And it was obviously easy and effortless because your mentor is going to walk you through every step of the way. So setting a goal is important. And then locking arms with someone on your team who's willing to help you achieve those goals, get your head in the right place when you may be drifting off or thinking of something else. You got to lock arms with that mentor, and it becomes actually quite easy. And all your fears start to dissipate because you're not alone in this journey. You've got your head set on a goal, and you're going to keep out negativity and people who are saying it won't work, and lock arms with people on your team that have a vested interest in your success.
Yeah, I love it. That's a great visual. And it's important to speak to what you said, James, is the 6 inches between your ears is having the right mindset. So I'll quickly go through this page here when we're talking to people when they start out or even years into the business. Oh yeah, Marco, I'm trying. No, you're going to do the business. I'm going to, maybe I'll get to where I want to get to. No, absolutely. I'm going to get to that next success, that next pin title, that next volume. It's just the words here, if, versus when. When you look at, there's a problem ahead of me, rather than looking at that as a problem, as a challenge to work with your upline, with your senior partners to work through it. These are just great understandings of one versus I. Yes, but every time I hear a but, James, yeah, Marco, but I'm not going to quit, Marco. They're already thinking they're going to quit. And so game over. And so it's, yes, I'm going to do it no matter what. And I'm going to continue to work along, that journey with you and the rest of the team. It's absolutely impossible, wrong mindset versus everything is possible, out there. And, do I have to do that? Or, I want to succeed because it's my business and I'm taking ownership of this business vehicle for myself and taking full responsibility on this journey myself. As you guys can see, what we're talking about here quickly today, the training is really on steps 1 and 2 of the workflow. What we're talking about is, creating and setting your goals that we're talking about now. And obviously, obviously setting goals and creating your contact list. And that's sort of steps 1 and 2 of the workflow as we flow through things. James, what's your thoughts on that?
So just to finish up, and we're going to wrap these two kind of in a segue here.
Yeah.
The last words you had on mindset was "I want to," and I think a lot of people will use that language thinking they're positive. I really want to lose weight. I really want to make money. I really want to be financially independent. And I'm sharing with you because I have been in this situation myself. Like I really want, and it's not happening. So the language had to change that I will. So I really want to become a blue diamond. Like it's still not real. I really want to write down some goals. I really know I should. I really know it's important, as opposed to I will. And then you say today, tomorrow, you're like, I will write down some crystal clear goals. And together with my team, get your mentor in place and go over those goals and go, am I being realistic about creating a lifestyle that I want? Good. Number 2, I have to write down every name and number that I can think of, every person I come across, the physical, relational, business contribution. These are great goals, great slides that you can share, and we'll help you put this together. But you don't actually start your business until your goals are written. Phoning a couple of friends to see if they're open to looking at some new anti-aging business is not launching a successful business. It's putting your toe in the water as opposed to diving in. So let's switch over to that list because it's really, really critical, Marco.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I want you to jump in first and just kind of like building your own puzzle. This is great. Okay, so you go with it.
Yeah, and it's when you're looking at your contact list, that's the only thing that you have control of, really, when you look at these 7 points in terms of having control of putting together your team, your organization. And we always hear about a puzzle. What's the easiest way, James, to put together a puzzle? I always taught the kids growing up, you always look at those 4 corner pieces. And in our business, we've always laid it out to always sit down as you're writing a list to look at the family, the friends, your business, and your community, those 4 corner pieces that are the foundation of your network. And so what we're sharing with you here as we're going through this information here is to think of your network in these 4 areas. So as you write this list, and this list is ongoing, I've been in the business many years, and I continue every month to sit down and expand this list because I certainly haven't gone through everyone that I know of. And so as we write this down, you can see the beauty of looking at it in these 4 quadrants, so to speak, that even if you break open your family, every family member you speak to, they end up having their own friends, family, business, and community. So the contacts are endless, but you need to sort of have that framework of who am I going to speak to. And when you really sit down, James, and I'll let you kind of finish up here, this 10-minute training, in terms of understanding that the contexts are endless out there.
It's true. How much time we got, Marco? Let's be
couple of minutes, 2 minutes.
Okay, so I would attribute my coach and mentor, Darlene, and my success in the business was her ability to make sure I did not skip number 1 and 2. If I did not have written down goals and clearly shared and worked with her, she wouldn't get me started. If I didn't have a list written down and shared with her, then she wouldn't get me started. Some people just sign up and start calling a few people. Yeah. We write down a list, and something about putting pen to paper and writing it out, printing it out, and have a hard copy of that list is incredible on many levels that you may not understand yet. Yeah. When 2 or 3 people say no, and you look at your list and you got 195 more names to call, there's a feeling. And how you feel is critical in the business. Like I can reach out to 190 more people that may or may not be interested. And then the key is to not screen anybody. Oh, they wouldn't be interested in looking younger or feeling younger or making extra money. Well, guess what? Everybody is. And if you really think they're not, I guarantee they know somebody that would be interested in looking younger, feeling younger, or making money. And we are basically in that business to help everybody. So don't screen anyone. And there are people that I've held back on calling only to find out someone else called them. And we want to be on top of this, Marco, sooner or later.
Stop. Yeah.
Want to be on top of that.
Yeah, and great job and great points, James. We have to stop prejudging. Don't put any more thought into someone other than putting them on the list. And with your upline, with your team, if you don't have the experience, perhaps the posture early on in your business, reach out to your upline. We're here to help you. Reach out to people. We're not selling people. We're not convincing people. We're just putting some information in front of people if the timing is right, if they're open. To finish off, James, these are the actions that work. Warm market, number one. That's the ringer for 10 minutes, circle of influence, acquaintances, walking and talking as you gain the experience after speaking to number 1, 2, and 3. Cold market, you can see we start from number 1, and as we progress and as we open up those family, friends, business, and community, we can then start to open up the walking and talking, that 3-foot rule, and eventually spend some time also hitting the cold market, which is also very effective as well. So to finish off, as we share what James shared with you, it's not just enough to know, hey, I've got 100 names on my iPhone. That doesn't work. Just the thought of literally sitting down, writing these names on a piece of paper will not only make you think of more names, but will have you and prepare you to launch your business correctly. Any final thoughts, James?
No, I mean, I hope we're hitting the points that people need to hear, but it's also just you need to connect with us. We're here to help you get your goals in place, help you get your list in order, and we can move forward in the business. Thanks for doing this, Marco. It's an awesome platform to share some information with the team. So, and feel free to share it with your teams.
Absolutely.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks,
buddy.
Bye-bye.
Bye.